What's up guys, Slutterfit's back here with another video. This time we're doing another Skyrim build. This is a rogue build. You know, rogue is a typical, classic, fantasy character that is usually a guy dressed in dark, hooded clothing with a bow, and that's what this guy is. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the build right now. Alright, for weapons, this guy uses Daedric arrows with a Daedric bow. When fully upgraded, paired with some enchantments, it has a damage of 204, which is pretty good. And then this bow is enchanted with the Chaos enchantment, which makes 50% chance of each element of fire, frost, and shock to do 42 points of damage. So, at most, this could be adding over 100 damage on top of the 204, and a chance to paralyze the target for 5 seconds. And then the Daedric dagger, damage of 63, also has a chaos enchantment and absorbs 33 points of health. And then for apparel, we have the vampire robes. This whole vampire set I'm wearing, not because this guy isn't a vampire, but just because I think it goes good with the rogue vibe and look. It's just the same. You can see this clothing on people, but it's always in green, and this one is in black, which looks pretty cool. And the only way you can get this is through this Dawn Guard quest, where you kill a vampire that infiltrated a Jarl's court. But yeah, that's the only way you can get this clothing, but I think it looks dope. But yeah, so the vampire robes I enchanted, so my health and magicka, or I guess my health is increased by 70 points, and then my magicka regenerates 70% faster. The vampire hood bows do 45% more damage and increases my magic by 70 points. Vampire gloves, sneaking is 45% better, one-handed attacks do 45% more damage. Vampire boots, sneaking is 45% better, wearer is muffled and moves silently. So this guy is someone who's going to be creeping through the woods, sneaking up on people and taking them out with the bow. Silver ruby ring increases your health by 78 points, bows do 45% more damage. And gold necklace, bows do 45% more damage, increases your health by 70 points. As you might have noticed, this guy has, nothing in the way of armor, so you're going to use ebony flesh paired with the perk. What is the perk called? Mage armor makes protection spells do even more. So basically, this is almost as good as wearing armor. So you just, before you go in a fight. Before you go in a fight, just give yourself some armor real quick, and then, run in and attack. And then, other magicka this guy uses, lightning and ash runes. I just thought a rogue might, kind of set a trap for someone on the road, and then, they get fucked up, and then he jumps out and, attacks. So, yeah, that's why I did the runes. Yeah, let's test the build out a little bit. Or I guess I'll show you all the perks first. For restoration, I did novice restoration with dual casting, recovery 2, so magicka regenerates 50% faster. And then avoid death. Once a day heals 250 points automatically if you fall below 10% health. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And then for alteration, you want to do most of it, get all the way up through expert level, and then get Atronach, so you absorb 30% of magicka that hits you. Like I said, the mage armor, so those spells protect you more. Dual casting, of course, and yeah, that's it for alteration. And then for destruction, this one is less important to the build, but if you want to do the runes like I did, all you're going to need is novice through expert level destruction with augmented shock 2 times, so shock spells do 50% more damage, and then rune master. And then for archery, you want to max it out, so bows do twice as much damage with 5 times overdraw. Eagle eye, steady hands, so it slows time. Arrow, stagger, all but the largest opponents 50% of the time. Quick shot, so you can shoot it faster. Bullseye, you have a chance of paralyzing them. Ranger, you can move faster with a drawn bow. Recover twice as many arrows from dead bodies. 20% chance of a critical hit that does 50% more damage. Yeah, so you just want to max out the archery skill tree. Then for one-handed, since you're just using a dagger, all you're going to do is max out armsmen, so one-handed weapons do twice as much damage. And then last but not least, you're going to want to max out sneak as well, so max out stealth, so you're 40% harder to detect. Backstab, so one-handed weapons now do 6 times damage if you're sneaking up on them. Deadly aim makes bows do 3 times damage if you're sneaking up on them. And Assassin's Blade, it makes daggers do 15 times their normal damage, so basically almost always a guaranteed insta-kill. That's why he has the dagger. You can sneak up behind people and take them out super easily. Muffled movement, noise from armor is reduced 50%. Light foot, you don't trigger pressure plates. Sneaking while sprinting, sprinting while sneaking executes a silent roll, forward roll. Walking and running does not affect detection, so you can run around and people still won't really hear you. And Shadow Warrior, crouching stops combat for a second and forces distant opponents to search for a target. So you can basically, be right in front of them, and if you crouch, they'll be like, what? For a second, and then you can start hitting them, and they'll be like, oh shit. And they'll see you, after a second or two, but it kind of phases them, and they're like, what the hell? Alright, what's up guys? We're here at this Forsworn camp. We're gonna start taking these suckers out. Start with this female. One hit. Yeah, so with that sneak attack damage being ×3, how this normally does 200 damage, now that's 600 damage with the enchantments on top of it, so that's a lot of damage. As you can see, because of this muffle enchantment, they can't even hear me when I'm moving like right behind them. Insta kill on that guy as well. Oh. It's like super easy to just keep picking each other. So once they do see you, oh shit. Okay, I gotta get out of here. So this is when you're gonna want to use that ebony flesh and maybe a lightning rune to slow this guy down. Gotta dodge him. Oh shit. Dude's fucking me up. So yeah, this is definitely a class that's better to stealth it on. A lot better when you are, stealthing. I think now they're having trouble seeing me. But yeah, not a lot of health on this guy or protection, even with the mage armor. Ah, stop walking. Oh. Trying to pull up on me up here. Y'all don't know what y'all thought. I don't know what y'all thought y'all were gonna do. Got taken out. These suckers are weak. I took out their whole camp. Too easy. Too easy. But that's the thing with this guy, you gotta, you know, be stealthy with it. Can't really take out nobody if you're not stealthing. Oh. How you like that, bitch? How you like that, bitch? Taken out. So yeah, it seems like, you know, about 600 damage does the trick because it's a one shot when you triple the damage. 3 shots if, you know, you have the normal damage on. Let's take out whatever this Hag Raven is down here. I think it is. The Hag Raven is, I'm gonna guess, 2 shots. Yep, there we go. So yeah, I think this build is pretty good. You know, you got to be careful, kind of hard, because you don't really have any protection, but takes guys out really good. You can sneak around really good. Adding invisibility would only make this build better. Yeah, so that's what I think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.